Oh, it's so fucking early. Let's go. Good day, everyone. Happy day of the week. Normally, I do not follow a pickup video so closely to another pickup video, which was, I believe, last week. But this weekend's haul or find, or whatever you want to call it, from a few yard sales was so, dare I say, epic, monumental, that I had to share it with all of you as quick as I could. So I put it all together, and we're going to start right now. So the weekend got off to a pretty mediocre start. Friday night, I was on lunch from my job, took a ride by one of the local thrift stores and found, right here, Excite Bike for the Game Boy Advance. Now, I love the form factor of these classic NES series games. I love how they're the color of the old NES cards. They have the old artwork on them. They're great. I have a very small collection of these. Just have a few. Got Mario, 2 Zeldas. I believe I have Metroid. But that's it. So to add another one of these to the collection, always awesome. These two items I actually found. These aren't really finds. I bought these at Walmart. But these two little Mario World of Nintendo figures, these are great. I love using these as little props in pictures I take that I post on Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, I post there nearly every day. So this is my username on Instagram. If you want a link to it, it is below in the description of every video, along with my other social media links. Now, on to the yard sale stuff, the best stuff. So first was this whole pile of Wii games. Went to a yard sale, didn't see a whole lot, going through a table, and then I found no Wii system, no controllers, but a whole pile of games. $2 a game, which is a good deal, but you guys know me and I love really good deals. So after some negotiations, it ended up being $10 for 10 games, and the games are right here. So the first game is Super Mario Brothers for the Wii. This is the new version. This is a really fun game. I don't have it in this slipcase. I'm guessing this slipcase was because this was a pack-in title. If you know if that's what it is, let me know down in the comments. I believe it is the pack-in version. I'm guessing that may have came with the red Wii console. Had to guess. As far as the other Wii games I picked up from this yard sale, again, buck a piece, great deal. We got Smash Brothers Brawl, Metroid Other M, and then an entire pile of Lego games. I think this is pretty much every Lego game they had for the Wii. So we have Lego Pirates, Lego Star Wars Complete, Lego Star Wars 3. Oh, this is not Lego, but regardless. Sonic and the Black Knight, Lego Harry Potter, the other Lego Harry Potter. Oh, this isn't Lego. Babysitting Mama, and that's Lego. Lego Indiana Jones 2. I think I now have all the Lego games they made for the Wii. So this next item is not gaming related, but it is very, very old school, and it is this. And what is this? It's a skateboard. Why did you buy a skateboard? Well, it just looked too cool. So this is a California freeformer skateboard. It says it's made by, it is super duper small, ALS Industries of Torrance, California. And listen. Oh, those are some worn-in bearings. This thing got some use. And I did look it up what I could on this. It's from the 70s, right around mid-70s. And I don't believe it's a toy. It's a skateboard, it's a toy, but I don't believe this was a kid's skateboard. I think this was one of those like adult skateboards, like, you know, before they really got the form factor down in the 80s. I think this is what it is. It's really durable. It held me. I stood on it, and I ain't too small of a guy, and it didn't break. I can't skateboard. I haven't been able to in a long time. This kind of reminds me of the, you know, I'm late for an airplane vlogger kind of guy, if you know who I mean, skating through airports. It was $2 for this guy. I looked on eBay just to see. These are going for about $20 maybe? Not that I'm selling them. It's too cool. But $2. Our next item is a PS2. Big old fat PS2. It's in really good shape. It's not too dirty. It's a little dusty. It's not too bad though. But no controllers with it. It had the power cord, no AV cord, no controllers, no games. This was just sitting in the middle of somebody's yard on a tarp with some clothes. I asked them if they had any more game stuff, because you always gotta ask. And they said, and this is what I hate hearing. I hate hearing this. You just missed it. You just missed the Nintendo. Well, I guess whoever found it, they only wanted the Nintendo and not the PS2. But this was $5. That's what she wanted for it. I didn't even argue with her. She said, I want $5 for it. You know what? That's not bad. We're getting to it. Don't worry. We are getting to the biggest haul. The haul you're going to see at the end of this video, I don't think I'm going to beat it this season. I think I already found the pinnacle for the season. Now, this next item is not usually something I buy, but I've been getting into a little more lately when I see them and if I see them cheap. And that is Legos. Now, I have a lot of Legos. I personally was a Lego kid. As far back as I can remember, until I was probably about 14 years old, which is super duper nerdy, but that's just me. And I've learned about the value of Legos lately from Chris over at CM Retro. I have no intentions of selling these. I have kids, and kids love Legos. And so do I. $4. $4 for this. And I don't know how much is in here. You can take a look. It's a good amount. They're all bricks. They're not like shit in here. Alright, so here's our last items. Last little haul. So I went to one yard sale, and I saw nothing I wanted. I looked through all the tables. All crap. All junk. Decorations of your house. Candles. Christmas shit. Nothing anybody really wants. Right as I'm about to leave, one of the people asked me, and they say, hey, what are you looking for? Is there anything you might be looking for? I say, I'm looking for any games you might have, any video games. And instead of getting the typical, well, I have VHS tapes, which I get constantly, I will ask for games and get pointed to piles of VHS tapes. Don't know why. And the lady said to me, she goes, well, I have an old Atari. Would you be interested in that? I said, of course I would be. I have an Atari, but, you never know what people have. I said, yeah, I'd be interested. She said, okay, it's still hooked up. It's in the house. It's still hooked up. So I'm just thinking to myself, this lady, older lady, has an Atari still hooked up to her TV. I gotta see this. Right inside, I see she opens a cabinet and there's a little flat panel TV in there. And this cabinet clearly used to have a huge tube TV in it. And now it's just a little equivalent size flat panel taking up this whole big cabinet. And she opens up the lower cabinet that has what she says is the Atari in it. This was the Atari she was talking about. I couldn't help but get excited. And I'm looking, and I'm still looking for an Atari. I'm thinking, oh, well, maybe she has both. No, she was talking about this. So this was a pretty decently shaped Super Nintendo. I don't see much yellowing on it. It's a little dirty. It's got the old, the labels are worn out. It got a lot of play. But, I mean, the bottom, clean. The top, clean. Nothing's broken. The power port's good on it. It's good. It's in really good shape. So it had both controllers with it. They're original Nintendo controllers. It was hooked up to the TV. Still hooked up. Just like she said, I had to unhook it to buy it from her. Had to get behind the TV and everything. Unhook the RF cord, go in the back of the flat panel, pull the power cord, unroute it from her mess of wire she had back there. Got all that, and then games. Whole bin of games with it. This game was actually still in it. Donkey Kong Country 3, this was still in the system. Who knows how long it's been in there. I couldn't really see her playing these games. I'm guessing her kids, grandkids, people that have moved out. And this thing's been sitting in this cabinet for who knows how long with that game in it still. Now, as far as the games that were in the box, so we have Family Feud, Space Invaders, Pac-Man 2, Mega Man X, awesome, Super Mario World. This one's from GameStop or EB, $7.99. That one got bought used. Super Mario Kart, Lion King. Who doesn't love Lion King? It's a really hard game, though. Killer Instinct on that famous black cartridge. Jeopardy. I guess they really liked these game show games. Mario All-Stars. Again, this is another GameStop or Electronics boutique title. $14.99 originally. Wheel of Fortune. This one had a security tag on the back right here. Maybe it was a rental. Earthworm Jim. Now, this game I've actually never heard of. This is Timon and Pumbaa's Jungle Games. I thought the only Lion King game was the Lion King. Now, this last game, this is what made the whole pile for me. Turtles in Time. Turtles 4. I have been looking for Turtles in Time forever. Just so long. And I always told myself I would not pay full price for Turtles in Time. I've been looking for the game since Super Nintendo was the only system I had. I didn't get it back then, And when I started collecting, later 90s, 2000s, I always felt like I would come across Turtles in Time at a yard sale or real cheap. And I had opportunities to buy it, for the $30, $40, $45 it goes for normally, but I waited. And I said, no, I'm gonna fucking find it. I'm gonna find it on my terms. I'm gonna find it cheap. And I did. So the big question is, how much was the Super Nintendo pile? Because I know that's what you're thinking. The whole time you're watching me take this stuff out of the box, you're going, okay, it's a good deal, you're saying. How much was it? Well, you're either gonna love me or you're gonna fucking hate me right now. So after getting all those games, and I just didn't know what she wanted for, we ended up, you're not gonna believe it, $10. $10. $10 for that pile of Super NES games. And that made it all worth it. That made it worth me waiting so long to find Turtles in Time. So that's my pickups for this week. If you guys get a good pickup, let me know. If, obviously, that Super Nintendo haul is probably one of my best deals ever. Let me know below what was one of your best deals ever. I would love to hear about it. As always, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.